Hey guys, what's poppin'? What's going on? Thank you for stopping by. I'm so happy to have you here. Today's my birthday. Today is my birthday and I'm super excited. I'm 25 years old today. Today is the 19th of June 2024. God did it and I am so grateful that I'm able to make this video. 25 things that I've learned in my 25 years on earth. Okay, I'm not going to elaborate because some of the things I've already said them in like previous videos and stuff, but I'm just going to run through it as fast as possible so that I'll not waste anyone's time. But yeah, like today's my birthday and I'm really excited. And I said it in the previous video, this is like the first birthday that I'm so excited for. I'm not nervous and anxious as usual. I'm just like, God should just surprise me however it goes. I'll definitely be happy. Like inner joy and peace is like what I'm asking for, and I'm grateful. Okay. So guys, please and please and please, if you're watching this video and you want to wish me well, you can share this video to your family and friends. You can share it to your social media platform, anywhere you want to send it to, group chat, WhatsApp group chat, Instagram groups, wherever. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, thank you so much. And it's the first time you're seeing my face. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for clicking this video. You are in luck because you're about to learn 25 crucial lessons that I have learned. And trust me, most of these things I learned them through experience. And trust me when I say experience is the best teacher. It can be very mean, but yes, it's like the best teacher. So let's get right into the video of today. The first lesson I learned is about family. Family is like the best thing that can happen to anyone. Your family can make or break you. So I'm going to say that if you know you have very wonderful family members that you know that will always be there for you, even when you probably don't even talk to them every day, try to make more effort. Try to be present in their life. Try to hold them tight. Before you call your friends when you're having an issue, call your family members first. But then I'm also going to say that some people's family members try to hold them down. They don't wish them well, which is a very sad and unfortunate situation. But then run away, give them space, stay as far away as possible. They are your family, I get it. But if they don't wish you well, if they don't want you to grow, if they don't want you to excel, then there's no need for them to be in your life, right? But let's stick to the positive, which is keeping them close, nurturing it even more and more, and going to them first before you go to any other person, right? The next thing is friends. Good friends will take you very far. But first, for you to make good friends, you also have to be a good person. I see people talk about friends a lot, and I'm like, are you a good friend? If you look at yourself and you check yourself thoroughly and you think that you're a good friend, then of course you attract good people. Okay, just have to pray to God and tell Him that you want to meet good people just like you are. And if you're a good person, He's definitely going to send good people your way. But if you're not, you most likely will attract the same type of people. So yes, like good friends and good family will take you a really long way. Then the next lesson I'm going to be talking about is God. Try to have a personal relationship with God. Try to know God for yourself. For yourself. Because you know how people know God through someone else's story. They've not had to have their own personal story. And then at the end of the day, it might affect you in the future because if that person does something wrong, you're then going to think, okay, God does not exist. And then also I can do this thing this person is doing. So try to know God for yourself. Try to have a personal relationship with God so that even when things are crashing down for some other person or different things are happening or someone you really love and respect is saying things against God, it will not affect your faith because you already have a personal relationship with God and so you know Him for yourself. And that also said, pray every single day. It's part of the same point about God. pray every single day. If you're going to have a personal relationship with God, then of course you have to pray every day. You have to commune with Him every day. You have to communicate with Him every single day. So yeah, check out my video on surrendering to God through prayers. My next point is, when you attend church, try to write down things. There's so much wisdom and knowledge that comes from the mouth of preachers, prophets, priests, reverend fathers, spiritual fathers. Just take notes. I've learned so much from my church. I've learned a lot of things that on a normal day I probably would not learn from work. And these things take me so far. These things change my life in ways that, I would not like imagine, and I'm really grateful for it. And then the next thing I'm going to say is that the church you attend can make or break your Christian life. Trust me when I say that there are some churches you go to and you don't even feel like communing with God. Your spirit is not even there. You don't even feel a connect. Because sometimes people go to church and that's when they feel a connect. And when they leave the church and there's nothing there. Now imagine a situation whereby even when you're in church, you don't even feel like the Spirit of God is with you. You don't even feel like the Spirit of God is there. Their values, they don't align. You have so much complaint, and it's not just because you want to complain, it's because they are doing certain things wrong, or they are doing so many things wrong, right? They are doing so many things wrong. So choose the church you go to very, very wisely. It's okay for you to change your church as an adult now. It mustn't be the church you grew up with, especially when you feel like, okay, you're in search of something, and something genuine, sincere, not just because, oh, everybody's going to this church, everybody's talking about it. It has to connect with you on a personal level for you to decide to stay there. Moving forward, I'm going to talk about procrastinations and projections. So let's start with procrastination. Procrastination is going to kill your dream. Trust me when I say that. I'm not even joking about it. I'm still trying to gain more knowledge, write a lot of things down before I do a full-blown video on procrastination. But procrastination has dealt with me personally, and the more I fight it, the more I see how really bad it is and what and the damages that it has done in the past. But I say no more to procrastination. So trust me when I say that procrastination will kill your dream. So do not procrastinate. You can actually do that thing in that moment, at that time you're thinking about it. Do it. Yes, go ahead and do it. The next thing is projections. People will project their fears onto you. People will project their troubles onto you. If especially when you're in a relationship with someone, or when you have a friend and you see that some of the things they do, they're trying to project it onto you. Some of the fears they have, they're trying to project it onto you. Try to avoid things like that. Try to avoid situations like that. Trust me when I say that they probably don't even know what they are doing, but it's going to cause you a lot of harm. It's going to cause you a lot of damage. So do not allow people to project their negativity and their fears into your life. Then going forward, consistency. Consistency is the key to anything. If you want to know God, you have to be consistent, reading your Bible, praying to Him, going to church, Bible study, and so many other functions, serving in the church. All these things, you have to be consistent. It's not something you do and then you stop. Even in life as a whole, your social life, your work life, your relationship, your friendship, you're not consistent with people, they don't want you. And it's very okay for them not to want you because you're not being consistent. Like the whole thing about you coming today and you're not available tomorrow and this that, and there's always a break, there's always a friction, you're always quick to disappear. Like you make promises, you don't keep them, you don't come true, you're not reliable, you're not consistent. All this is about consistency. So basically you have to be consistent to gain anything in life. You have to be consistent to move forward. The next thing I'm going to say is, don't be afraid to start over. Do not be afraid. Don't let anybody tell you that you're too old. Don't let anybody tell you this whole thing about being too old is so crazy, because I've heard it from a girl of 23 years. I've heard it from a girl of 24 years. Even at some point in my life, I used to be sort of scared. I'm like, call it, it's like I'm starting over, there's no time. But I did not allow that to get to me. I still did all the things that I was supposed to do, and I'm grateful that I started over, because right now where I am and then it's like a huge, massive, wonderful, beautiful difference. And there is always time. Like, you have time. I've seen a lot of videos, people who are 28, 30, 35, or I left my job, I'm starting over, or I left this, I'm going over to this field, I'm going back to school to learn this. Like, you can start over at any point. Just make sure you have God and you have good people around you, you have good support system. Don't let anybody project their fears onto you. Oh, if you start over, are you sure you're going to do this? Are you sure you'll be consistent? Are you sure it's something you want? That gets to my next point. Do not be afraid to try new things, especially if you're not even up to 26 years old. Do not be afraid. Please and please and please keep trying new things, keep exploring. Even when you're out of the university and you feel like, oh, this stuff you read is not even what you really want to do, delve into something else. Keep trying new things. If it doesn't work, go to the next, go to the next. Like, when you hear people's success story, you're going to realize that they did so many things, different fields, different sphere of life. They did so many things before they got that one thing that started working for them. If you don't try out new things, how are you supposed to succeed? How are you supposed to go far? Like, the people that failed are the people that stopped trying. So make sure you keep trying out new things till you get the thing that suits you the best, till you get the thing that you're passionate about, and then you keep going. You keep just enhancing that one thing, and then you add other things to your life. My next point is about forgiveness. Forgiveness is very difficult, but it's necessary. When it comes to forgiveness, I feel like why I would always advise anyone to forgive people that have hurt them, no matter how like bad it is, because sometimes it can be very, very drastic, that you honestly need the grace of God to forgive some certain type of people because of the things that they did. But yes, ask for that grace and God is definitely going to give it to you. But forgiveness is for you, not even for the person. When you forgive, it feels like there's a burden that's been lifted out from your soul. You feel freer, you feel like a bird, you can fly as high as you want. But when you don't forgive, it's like you're holding a grudge. And when you're holding a grudge, it just brings your spirit really down. It's so heavy. And the Lord said, put all your burden on Him and He will carry it for you. That way you can be free. That way your life can be elevated, your spirit can be elevated. Like, if one doesn't forgive, they honestly cannot make heaven. That's just the truth. There's been so many stories about that, which I don't want to get into, but I just want to say that I know that forgiveness is really hard, but it's something that you should just try and do it for your own sake. Not like, yes, you're doing it for the person, right? But do it just for you. Have you in mind, knowing fully well that so much positivity will come from forgiving and letting go. Forgiveness is like letting go of that pain, of that bad energy, of everything that's hurt you. And I just pray for you today that you'll be able to forgive who have hurt you and move over to the next phase of your life. And then my next one is about boundaries. Keep your boundaries very, 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 very strong. Trust me when I say that. When you tell someone that this is it for you, they either take it or they leave it. It's that simple. And that's all I'm going to say about these boundaries. And keep it very positive. Okay, yeah, and strong. I'm very, very strong. And the next thing is about habits. Habits will change your life. Good habits will change your life forever. Good habits will change your life forever. So make sure that you inculcate good habits. I've made so many videos about habits, and check in the description box. You see a lot of videos, content on habits, so watch them. But one thing I know is that habits have changed my life. Like, anything I'm saying in this video today is because I've experienced it. Like, I'm not talking from someone else's experience. If I start giving you like each story attached to every single thing I'm saying, this video will not, like, 3 hours will not be enough. Trust me, 3 hours would not be enough for me to like attach a story to every single point that I'm making. So I'm just going to say watch the videos on habits in the description box, and then that's it. Going forward, people know what they are doing. Yes, people know what they are doing. If someone is not calling you, if someone is not returning your calls, if someone is not replying your messages, if someone is ignoring you, they are doing it with their full chest. It's left for you to accept it and walk away. It's that simple. Don't stress it. If you're in a relationship and this guy is not making effort or that girl is not making effort, they don't want to. If it's someone else they truly care about, they'll make that effort and more. They'll go over and beyond. So don't even try to waste your time or feel like, oh, maybe they don't know what they are doing. That's not the case. There's some certain situations that will come up, and then you'll know that, okay, they probably did not know, and maybe it's a one-time thing, and once you tell them, they try to fix it and not do it anymore. But something that is consistent bad behavior, they know what they are doing. So walk away, move on, stop trying to hold on to people that are not holding on to you. Social media has a lot of advantages, but you just need to know how to use it well. I've said this in a lot of videos. Link in the description box also for content on social media addiction. Like I said, social media has a lot of advantages, but you need to know how to use it well. So I'm just going to say this about algorithm. I realized that the more you search for a certain thing, the algorithm will bring it to you. Instagram will bring it to you, Facebook will bring it to you, YouTube will bring it to you. So if you search about positive content, mental health content, things to elevate your life, spiritual journey, God, growth, gymming, everything nice and positive, that's all you are going to see. I promise you. But if you spend your time on someone else's page that you don't even like, or on all this Insta blog and the rest are always carrying this certain level of negative information, I just don't find them funny at all. I think Gossip Mail, this lover blog, and all, and then this the foreign ones like Shade Room and so many of them. But if you keep following things like this, you keep getting this type of information, and then it gets toxic for you. So if you really want to use social media to like succeed, to get a lot of positive content, it's there. It's a lot, and it's a whole world of its own. Like when you're swimming in that world, you won't even remember that social media can actually get so annoying and toxic and unhealthy. That's because of the type of content you choose to consume. So consume the right content on social media, and then you don't have to worry about it. My next point is gossiping. Gossiping is negative on its own. It brings a lot of negativity, brings a lot of envy, jealousy, everything negative, everything unhealthy. So make sure that at every point you are not gossiping about someone. Yes, we know that sometimes you're just having a conversation and someone's gist pops in. Now it can go for maybe constructive criticism or just talking about it on the surface to actually now gossiping, saying very unhealthy things about this person, and you do it today, you do it tomorrow. You and that particular friend, you're always talking about different people, you're always trashing different people, it doesn't make sense. Check yourself. When you gossip about people, how do you feel? Now, whatever you think is your answer would either help you to stop it or to go forward. But I know it will not want, like, whatever your answer is, will actually prompt you to start making efforts to stop gossiping about people. If you have friends that are always gossiping, cut them off if you want to stop, and they are not going to join you on that journey to focusing on something else. There's so much to talk about. So, moving forward, next point is no one cares. Yes, it seems harsh and all of that, but in the light I want to put it in such a way that it's not as bad as I just said it. So yes, when I say no one cares, I mean that people don't really care what you're doing. So if you're not doing something you're supposed to be doing, right, because you feel that people will talk, people will say something, then you are never going to do it. Because the truth is they're going to talk, but do they actually really even care? They will just say it in that moment and pass. But you're dwelling on it. You're pressing down on it. You're thinking about it. Oh my God, what would they say? Oh my God. They don't really care. Like, they actually don't. They may not even be noticing what you're doing yet. They might not. So don't think about. Next point is learn a skill. Trust me when I say that. So people are making so much money from learning maybe how to be a front end guy, back end girl, sewing, carpentry. Because I know that a lot of people will think that, oh, it's just about tech. But no, sewing gives a lot of people so much money. And it must not be sewing just dresses. You could be sewing bags, you could be making shoes. Like I know people that are making so much money from making shoes, from making dresses, from making bags, for different things. And then of course the digital marketing. Like some people actually go to school, like we know this thing, people go to school for 6 7 years and then they come out, there's no job for them, but it's a skill they learned in a year or 6 months or 2 years that is giving them a lot of money. Or they probably came out of school, got a job as a doctor or a lawyer, and that job is paying them maybe 150 in a month, 200 in a month. But that skill that they spent just a year learning, and of course, and they keep getting better at it, learning more over the years while working, will be paying them up to 1 million naira monthly, 1.5, 2.5. It's people are making so much money. It's no longer a thing of, oh, you must stay in a field 10 years before you make money. No, with having a skill, young people are now making so much money and living their best life. School is not scam. School is not scam. And if you have that mentality that school is not scam, to be honest, I understand that school is scam. I understand you. I know what you're going through. But trust me when I say that from everything I've experienced in life, school is actually not scam in any way. There's so much exposure you get from going through school. There's so much knowledge you get from going through school. There's so much wisdom you get from going through school. Yes, you might not end up doing you might not end up getting a job with what you studied or your certificate and all of that. But one thing I'm going to say is that school is not scam. On a very good day, I'm going to elaborate on why I know strongly from what I've experienced and everything that I know in my heart and in my soul that school is not scam. Go out, have fun, chill, be happy, do your own thing your own little way. You must not go to this club. You must not go to the club and spray over 1 million naira before you feel like you're having fun. You must not go out to the most expensive restaurant before you feel like you're having fun. No. Save money but also enjoy your life. It's almost the same thing with going out anyways, but I decided to just cut them apart because so many people are saving a lot of money, they're not spending it, and every day they just tell them, oh my God, every day they keep saying, I don't have money, I don't have money, I don't have money. The words of your mouth are very, very, very crucial. What you say out is what you attract. So if you keep saying, I'm broke, I don't have money, you see yourself not actually having any money. You see yourself always being broke, even when you're actually making money. Some people are making less than you and they are having fun, they are going out, they are chilling. Like that money you're saving, what's it going to get for you? It's not going to buy you a house, nothing. So you can just bring out a little of it, go and watch a movie. You can bring out a little of it and go to a beach that is not so expensive to like gain entrance into. There are so many beautiful places to go to, but maybe you're looking at someone else and they're spending 100K in one night and you want to spend 100K or 1 million naira in one night before you feel good about yourself. That's like a really bad way to live your life. So I'm saying save, but bring out a little, have fun, be happy, and enjoy your life. All right. Always take notes, write things down so you don't forget. So you don't forget them. If people are trying to give you an information, write it down ASAP. And then the next point is always create a to-do list and then set alarms to remind yourself to do things. There's a situation whereby I was telling someone, set an alarm so that you will not forget your bottle. And then they're like, I'll set an alarm to carry bottle. I'm like, but if you don't carry the bottle, you will not be able to drink water because there's no bottled water at the place you're going to. But then it didn't make sense to them why they should set an alarm to carry their bottle. But to me, it makes sense to set an alarm for anything and everything. It must not be so important, or maybe it's ranking so high on your priority list before you set an alarm. Like you could literally set an alarm to call somebody, because you could forget. You could be working and then you forget a lot of things. You could be doing a lot. Like we are thinking about a lot of things. So if you can set an alarm to remind yourself to do some things, like it has really helped me. Even in my job, I set a lot of alarms, and they help, because there are certain mistakes that I'm not supposed to make that are very, very crucial, that would land me a query if I do. But the moment I just had set an alarm every day to do that thing, it just really helped me with it. Like it helped me so much. So always set an alarm. And when you create a to-do list, set an alarm to remind yourself to go and check your to-do list. Because some people will create a to-do list in the morning and they will forget. It's life. We forget things, and it's not it's life. You're a human being, you forget. So this is the way to remind yourself. You must not tell someone, oh, remind me. Remind yourself. You have a phone, set an alarm. Even phones that don't even, all this Nokia touch and the rest, that you can't even access the internet with that phone you can set an alarm. So to show you how alarms are very crucial, the people that created phones or made those handsets, they know what they are doing. So make sure you always set an alarm. I'm hammering on it because it's very, very important, and it's very, very important. Like it has really helped me a lot. So yes, that's what I'm telling you. So yes, we have two more to go on our list, and the second to the last is be kind to people. People are going through a lot. There's so much going into someone's mind, especially as an adult. Even as a teenager, teenagers have teenager things they're thinking about. Adults have adult things they're thinking about. So try to be kind to people. Don't judge too quickly. Don't conclude too quickly. Ask questions. Okay, what happened? Can I help? Assist when you can. Just be kind generally, because that stuff that you already conclude, oh, this person is just acting up. They're going through something. Oh, this person forgot to call me, or they forgot to do this. Like they probably have so much they are thinking about that you would probably not even know. And then at the end of the day, you start feeling bad. Yes, I get that. Oh, they're supposed to like tell you what they are going through so that you will not make hasty conclusions. But in that moment, they probably would not have the time to even tell you. Some things will be happening in people's life, and trust me, there's no time to pick up the phone to talk to someone because it got so overwhelming, right? And then you make that hasty conclusion. So be kind, please and please and please. Then the last but not the least is modesty. The dressing these days, people are going crazy. People are really, really, really going crazy. I don't even want to understand it. I don't want to understand it. I do not get it. But someone told me something about it. They're probably blind. And you know that it's as far as your eyes can see that you can understand certain things. So maybe their vision is cut short, so they don't really understand. They're not seeing it they're not seeing it the way they're supposed to be seeing it, because some people expose their breasts, their whole laps, down to even wear their pants. It's just a lot. Like you can cover up and look so extremely beautiful. Being modest will attract a lot of genuine, authentic people into your life than when you're always exposing your body. Trust me, like try to be modest in your dressing and also in everything that you do. Modesty is very classy. Like being modest is classy. Trust me, like it is very, very, very classy. And people address you the way you dress. So when you dress a certain way and then they call you certain things, I get they're not supposed to. It's insulting, it's annoying. But even me as a girl, when I look at certain girls, I'm like, come on, what's going on? Like, and then you see them dragging it down. Why are you dragging it down? Why are you now trying to close it? But you're the one that wore it out of your house and came into public, and no one is even saying anything to you, but you're dragging it down. You're uncomfortable. So why will you wear something that will make you feel uncomfortable? That's just it. Answer that question. Maybe then you can understand what I'm saying. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. I'm so grateful to everybody who has watched my channel from this from the beginning of the year down to this 19th of June. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I see you. I love you. My new subscribers, the old subscribers. Thank you so much. And I'm really grateful to God. Being 25 years old is like so beautiful, and I'll try my best to like elaborate on so many things I've said today that I've not really talked about, like modesty, procrastination, projections, all these things. I've not had videos on them, but just keep flowing with me. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn on post notifications so you will get notified when I post a video. And please drop a comment. So many people don't drop comments, and I don't know, it makes me feel a little bit down sometimes, but we keep going, we keep flowing and asking God for His grace. So yes, please like my video and drop a comment. See you in the next video. Bye.